Hi, very good evening. My name is Joel Jabrach, son of Edward Samuel, metric number 175633, and this is my first video for LACS 2029. This week I'm going to be looking at a case study whereby chocolate was fed to a cat. It experienced a high heartbeat rate, breathing difficulty, it had cyanosis to the teeth and the gums, as well as experiencing polyuria. And well, some of these terms are not commonly heard, such as cyanosis. Cyanosis is basically the manifestation of the lack of oxygen, whereby your mucous membranes are pale, more bluish, like the gums, the eyes, whereas polyuria is actually the production of excess urine by the body. Alright, so what we can see is that in chocolate, there is this material, or there is this component, this compound known as theobromine. Alright, theobromine is actually the main cause in this minor chocolate poisoning, if you're going to put it that way. Because actually for cats or for dogs, they are not supposed to take chocolate within a limit only. We can see that for chocolate toxicity in animals, it is about 10 grams per kilogram. So if you were to exceed 10 grams per kilogram, then you will be hitting the toxicity levels. Whereas for this cat, it was fed about 145 grams. Definitely levels which are way above what you should be taking. And what theobromine does is that it actually acts on the sensory nerve endings of the vagus system that goes from the lungs to the brains or to the nerves, whereby we can see that the smooth muscles are actually affected in the lungs, in the bronchi. So when your smooth muscles are affected, it cannot relax properly. There'll be a lack of oxygen, lack of air which is going to enter inside the lungs, and hence we can see that that's not good for the body. Because when lack of air that enters, hence we see cyanosis going on, hence we see an increased heartbeat in trying to regulate, in trying to pump more blood to send more oxygen throughout the body. Also polyuria, because theobromine is a type of diuretic. Diuretic is a type of drug or a type of medicine that actually induces the excretion of urine, either in the animal's body or in the human's body, whatever, any organism. What this diuretic does is that it inhibits ADH, aldosterone hormone, whereby there's a lesser reabsorption of water into the body. Hence, it shows that water is being excreted out because it's not reabsorbed. So when it's constantly being excreted and not being absorbed, then you get polyuria. Also, through this theobromine, there have been cases whereby it's related to diabetes insipidus, and also like how I mentioned just now, that it was also an increased heartbeat because the heart is trying to pump more oxygen when it's not being received by the body. So basically, chocolate being fed to the cat is all because of theobromine in conclusion, and that it should not be given to cats or dogs. Well, that's the only prevention, whereby you don't give and you will not see these symptoms. So thank you very much, and have a good day.